Why do I have to go there? I don't have to go to bed. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. Dill Pickle says, go get some pasta buckets. I have no idea what pasta buckets is. I had to look this up because people sent me a clip. SP and I went to Nelson Brothers for pasta night. And it's a catered thing they do every Wednesday, and it's very, very good. And I guess we made Patrick, it was food, so he was probably horny and jealous. And then he's like, all day, he's thinking about where I go to dinner, and he's like, yeah, it's pasta buckets. And he's jiggling his big tits and all that stuff. And so then people start talking about this place, Pasta Buckets. And I'm like, this is how much I'm in these people's head. This is how much we f them. They made up a fan fiction of me going to a place, and then that caused me to look this place up, and I'm like, that's a really interesting concept. It's this place where it's literally, they put pasta in buckets. You wouldn't think it by the name, but then they got like buckets of cookies and then buckets of salads, and honestly, I don't know how the place stays in business. It seems like the most retarded idea. But yeah, now people who don't love you are like, you should eat at Pasta Buckets. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with, I mean, if people want to eat at Pasta Buckets, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why that would be an insult, but also, why are you obsessed with Pasta Buckets? I just love, the Onion people are weird because they take things that are owns of them and then act like they're owning other people. It's like, you guys understand, you're like a parody of what a troll's supposed to be. You know what? Never mind. You're going to die explaining it to them. They're just going to, you know, like when you make a weird high-pitched noise and your dog tilts its head? That's you trying to explain the futility of the trolling to Onion fans. I did say on Friday's show, I said Nick may be losing his mind and he may be committing crimes on like a monthly basis, it seems. But like one really funny thing he did, and he's not a funny guy, but one funny thing he did do is now for the rest of my life, I have to deny the false rumor that I ate cum because I never have. It's so ridiculous to me, but it's out there and he put it out there. And I wish he would have a sense of humor to be like playful about it, but he's like serious. Like, Aaron's a cum eater. I hate him. It's like, smile and be happy at the fact that now for the rest of my life, I have to deny that. And the more I deny it, the more it just makes it seem true. Like, just have enough self-awareness and sense of humor to realize you did something very funny. I mean, your shitty Jacob Blake, George Floyd cop at Denny's jokes are fucking puke-inducing, but that one was good and you did it out of anger, so you don't even know you were funny. Embrace it. It was a good one. I'm trying to teach motherfuckers how to troll me. Epic Fantasy with $5 Australian says BBN says hi. Can't wait for the new charges to drop on Rekieta and company. It's gonna be fire. I will say this. The Breaking Baldo News thing. Breaking Baldo News, who I enjoy his Twitter feed. He says he's stepping away. He deactivated his account at one point, but it's back up now. And he says he's stepping away because he wants to focus more on his real life, like the real world calls and beckons. And I'm sure it's professional or work related. He's just going to be busier and he can't keep up with this shit anymore. And I say good for him, man. If your real life beckons and you can't do Twitter ops anymore, then solid, awesome. And I wish him all the best. He's a very entertaining Twitter follow, though. I don't know who I'm going to go to now. Do I go to Malcolm X? Maybe Malcolm X is my guy. I don't know. Says Michaelene. Dude, that fucking Michaelene shit. I can't get that song out of my head when Kevin does it. Dude, I reach for the X, the close button so fast when Kevin starts doing that Michaelene shit. Because I'll never get it out of my head. Michaelene. Mark Sloan says, does the NWO on your shirt stands for Nick's whole orgasm? No! Why would it stand for that? It says New World Order right underneath it. This is a very A to B situation going on here. Epic Fantasy says, I think your saving grace compared to the bisexual dweeb Rekieta, that's a perfect way to describe, is that you have social skills. He has never had to interact with normal people in a normal way. I've always said he has a serious case of arrested development. He's got the personality and the mentality, especially about like women and shit, of like a 14-year-old boy who just found his dad's Playboy collection and like saw tits for the first time. He's got that kind of mentality and taste. It's just I think Epic Fantasy, that's a perfect way to put it.